I welcome you. I hope you're doing fine. I'm doing fine, and because it's Monday, we are going to play a random game. And for today, we're going to play Sizable. The demo just came out into the Steam store. Later on, this game will be for sale into the store when it's finished. And by the look of it, I really wanted to play this because it looks very nice. And the game mechanics also looks very refreshing, at least for me. So we have to pick up stuff, we need to size stuff, we need to solve a puzzle. And trust me, this is a real cool game. So for example, hover over the button and scroll slowly. So here we have, I think this is exit the game, and this is in order to play the game. So we're starting off with the first map down here, and it's a tutorial. Here you can see rotate the world, scroll to resize object, so we can just take this guy down here or one of these, I guess, and you can size it. In this case, if you size it onto his spot, it will just stay there. But for example, we can size this guy here. We can pick up objects just like so, move them around, and other stuff is also sizable. Press R to reset and escape to open the options. So in this case, you would say, let's keep this battery small, put it on there. It doesn't really want to fit. It does want to fit on this though, kinda. And we have another battery. So instead of just sizing the batteries, why wouldn't we size the generator, right? And there's already one battery on there. Let's put this guy on here. Let's size it. And this guy. And I think this is just a brilliant kind of a mechanic. Let's place this guy down here. Size it. And then we're gonna go to a new map. So up here you have a few different icons, which gives a little bit of a hint what you need to do, because it can be difficult sometimes. And so in this case we have something that looks like an oyster, if I'm not wrong. We have a couple of them. So how about we size these guys? There's a nice little pearl in there. I don't know if we can use this pearl. We have another pearl. Beautiful, right? But in this case we need something else, and there is one more here. And if we open this guy, we have another puzzle block. I also believe you can just click on it and it will go onto spot. I'm not quite sure. The second thing is something with a ship. We have a ship down here. We cannot size the ship itself. Well, there we also have a moon. And most of the time when something happens with a moon, the water will go up or down, right? I don't know what it's called in English, but you know what I mean. So what if we size the moon? Hey, the ship comes available. And then we can do something with the ship. Size it. Aha. So we have a battery. Always nice. And we have a chest. Is also very nice. I'm just gonna put it down there. And when we size this chest, there's another chest in there. Okay. And another chest in there. And before you think this is kind of a joke, it's actually not. So let's place this guy in here. Let's size it. And the battery goes in here. Let's size the battery. And a new ship arrives. Alright. But what now? Or maybe something with the new ship. Let's size the new ship. Could we? No, not yet. Maybe we need to raise the water again. Okay. Let's grab this guy out of there. Let's size it. This is a lot of fun. You need to think sometimes what needs to be happen, because it can also be difficult. And it's very important to look at this down here, because it gives you hints. I already played the game, but then I discovered something extra. That's why I have to record it over again, because I just want everything in one video. And we have some kind of a sand beetle kind of a thing. I don't know what it's called. I remember it from the Mummy movie. We have clouds and we have a pyramid. So in this case we need to do something with the beetle, right? As I would like to call it. But I don't really see anything in here. We can size these guys or size the tree. So when you size the tree, the water gets a chance to get sucked up in the air, going to clouds, and we have a cloud down here. So you don't always have to do it in order. Sometimes you have to do something else first. So what do we do now? Well, let's size the cloud. And then it's getting windy. And when it's getting windy, it reveals a lot more stuff. I had a lot of fun discovering this puzzle, by the way. So here we have one. We solved the clouds, and there is a lot more revealed. Let me just first go to this guy down here. These are also symbols that symbolize that something needs to be on here. And I see this revealed, right? So let's size this thing up, and then we can pick it up and just place it down there. Size it. I'm just gonna click on it. No, that doesn't work. Okay. So let's move this up here. Let's size it, and we also solved this puzzle. There's one more thing to do, and that is something with the pyramid. I can try to size it. Let's get a little bit of take it easy weather here. We can size this. It has nothing to do with the pyramid. If you look around, you can see there are symbols onto this thing, right? And I discovered that afterwards I was messing around with these guys. I was like, what is this and what is that? Do I need to do something with this? And I was like, okay, maybe like so. It's a combination. And then when I looked around, I see cat pyramid eye. And all of a sudden it popped up in my head. It actually means cat pyramid eye. And then it just pops open. I hope there will be a lot of levels made for this game, because this is just, I really like this. I'm a fan of low poly style, simplistic games. So in this case we have a sun, we have a leaf, and we have winter. This one, to be honest, I found it a little bit hard, even though I almost had it. So you really need to mess around sometimes. So in this case, let's resize the sun. It's apparently easy, and it goes by itself. So we have one. So then we're gonna go to winter. And this is a point where I thought, oh, we have snowman, so I started doing this, right? Apparently I need to do more than that, and it's maybe logic for some. But we need to size this guy, right? You size this, and then size it up, and then this one goes here. This is what I had to do. So then we need to do something more. So how about we change it back? This is something I also have to discover. And then we got here underneath the hat. So you don't really get hints what to do. You really need to just mess around. And sometimes that's fun too. So then we got one more, summertime. So what do we need to do? What is one thing I see that we get? We get a bird. Something needs to happen with the bird, right? It doesn't pop up in my head all of a sudden, but this happened by accident. I had these trees very large, and then this guy flew in there, and I was like, okay. Then I switched back, and he was making a bed for himself, or a nest, and then, yep, we got this guy. So then we have this one. This one I did solve. It was not too bad. This one was a lot of fun. So the first thing we see, we have a bird, we have a snake, and we have a Maya temple. I saw this bird flying into the tree, so I thought, let's get him out of the tree, right? Before we get him into the tree, now we need to get him out of there. And then at the last part, it drops this guy. Very easy. Then we need to do something with the snake. We have a snake here, and we have this icon of the snake, so let's pop him up in here. The funny thing is, at the beginning I did this the other way around, because if you size the snake you get this. So this puzzle, let me just do it the other way around this time. There's also something you need to discover. So you can size these things, you cannot size the ball, but you need to size this. And I was like, why would I want to size this? So this ball gets into the mouth of this kind looking snake, and this won't be lighting up, right? So you need to do the second one. It's getting more and more difficult-ish. Just size everything. Some of these doesn't make sense, other does make sense. There you go. And size it one more, and you get a real big one. That's what she said, by the way. And that's like, oh, what do you need to do? Sometimes you just need to push it. There you go. You got another one of these guys. Up and up in here. Big please. Then we need to do one more thing. So I was like, snake. Let's move this guy over here. And then I seen this thing, and I was messing around with this before, so I knew that this had to go here by the look of it, and size it once more. There you go, it pops open, and we got another piece. I really freaking love this game. Now here comes the part. Maybe I shouldn't do it, but I'm just gonna do it. So yeah, I think it's a brilliant game, and I'm just gonna click on here because there's more to this game. I mean, it's there, and I should take the chance. I stopped the video, and I seen this, and I was like, hey, this looks different than before, and I can mess around with this. And then I seen this. So I thought, let's just do this. Let's do that. And one more thing, right down there. Pop it up. And I was like, hey, there's more to this game. So we learned before that this generator, let's size it up so it connects it up. And then we need a battery. I'll pop this battery in here. That's one thing we could do. I believe this traffic light turned on, and I was like, what do I need to do? We can size this TV. This button doesn't work. We can do this. That there's no hints down here, so, you know, you need to do it all yourself. And then I sized the traffic light. Little car down here brings in another battery, and I saw this one. I don't know what exactly popped there. I saw this 5 kilos. I thought, you know, let's drop it onto the button and let's size this big guy up. And I see this. Let's pop it big. Congratulations on finding the secret, and thanks for playing Sizable. So in this case, let me just go here for the noise. I really freaking enjoyed this game and finding out these puzzles. This game, sooner or later, will be for sale in the Steam store with a lot more levels, I hope. Tons and tons more, because it's a very brilliant concept. It looks good, it's fun. And yeah, I want to thank you guys for watching. And one of these, and one of those. Is this how it goes in real life work? I mean, no wonder. No wonder people are so freaking bored on the jobs.